Hello, and welcome to another Magic the Gathering draft video. It's Al here with you, and this is how to draft MTG. We got a couple of bonkers mythic cards. Holy crap. Okay. Edge of Eternities, Cosmic Grand Zenith. 3 mana 2/4. When you cast your second spell, you get 2 tokens or buff your team. That's pretty dope. Quantum Riddler. 5 mana 4/6 flying, enters draw card. If you have one or fewer cards in hand, as long as you have one or fewer, if you would draw one, you get an extra. So it's 2 mana cantrips, and then later there's a 5/6 flyer that pumps itself. I think this asks a little less of you. I'm not super psyched about white in the set. So I'm going to start with the blue card. I could see there's also the argument of, take the cheaper card. Don't have time to get in the commons of this pack. They don't look like they're any good ones. Invasive Maneuver is the best non-rare. I'm going to try the blue rare. I think they're both really busted, so take your pick there. Thrumming Hive Pool, 6 mana artifact. You make 2 things. They have Double Strike and Haste, but the turn has to go around. I don't think it's good enough. I think it's good. I think it's playable, but... okay, this is the steel thing for red. Edge Rover is a really nice one in green. This will help us get up to our Riddler. I can only think of Batman when I see that. So other commons of note here. Diplomatic Relations is a removal spell that's okay. You can only target your own creatures despite the misprint. Rest of these are kind of bad. Call of Landseeker, I'm not sure. 4/3 Menace has actually been okay, but you don't always use the lander. Anyway, we're going to take Edge Rover. Really important in this format to have early plays. Quality 2 mana plays are really hard to find in the draft, much less, say, quality 1 mana play. So, yeah. All right, this Eternity Elevator is not good, I don't think. Seam Rip is fine, but we're not in white right now. Mechan Assembler's impressed me so far from what I've seen. Glacier Godmaw is just a really good 7-drop. We could take it here. But again, the late game stuff, I think you get it for the most part, but the early game stuff is tough. So I might want to take a Cryogen Relic here instead. Mental Modulation is good if you're trying to double spell. Drix Fatemaker seems to be important to the +1/+1 counters deck. I'm not sure. Definitely want to stay blue. I think I'm going to take the Assembler. This could be kind of a bad pick, though. But it's been good when I've played against it. I know some people are kind of down on it. Okay, Galactic Wayfarer I think is an easy one for us here. This is a 3 mana 3/3 in green. Makes a lander for you. What does this thing do? A planet. Adds black. And you can sacrifice things. So that's decent, but no, you're not going to take that over like a premium common or uncommon. Scout for Survivors is okay. Actually, probably not. This probably isn't very good actually at all. I shouldn't say it's okay. This is probably pretty bad because there's not a lot of good early stuff to get back with it. The Territorial Bruntar is fine, but not great. Yeah, nothing here is coming close to this Wayfarer. So we're looking to go big, but I think it's important to make sure that we are pressuring our opponents while we're trying to go big. So like a 3/3 body is also good because you can attack them with it and make them unable to sort of execute the game plan that they want to go for. Because I've found that games come down to who can get their spacecraft online first, and it's really hard to do that when you need to block also because you're getting attacked. So we're going to keep that in mind. We're going to try to curve out, but also have some nice late game. Okay, just sort of going over these cards here. Cryo Shatter is pretty good as a removal spell. We will need removal. I could see this actually being a correct pick over the Scanship, but Card Advantage is also good. So we're going to take Scanship here. But yeah, removal's good, and green-blue has trouble getting it, so we're going to have to splash for it or make sure that we do draft it. Pinnacle Killship works as removal of this card. This is a card that I think is going to be like in first pick conversation at some point in the format, I think, because it's colorless. It kills something when it comes down, and then like the next turn, you're pretty much always seemingly, if you build your deck right, it seems like you're frequently able to just turn this into a 7/7 flyer right away the next turn, and then that's a huge problem for the opponent. So we're going to take that here. Don't mind the Germinating Worm either. Okay, Command Bridge. Not a card that I'm super psyched about. You'd rather be like playing a 2-drop or a 3-drop on your turn 2 or 3, not tapping a land for this. Of course, you can tap like a land or token or what have you, but I think the tap land and the fact that it makes you, potentially tap a land or whatever is actually kind of hurtful. So I'm not a huge fan of it. So there's Plasma Bolt, there's Ice Cave Crasher. I'm going to take the Bolt. I think the Crasher is actually decent, but we don't know where we're going to end up. If we get cut off a green or something, we're going to really wish that we had this Bolt. So it's premium. We're going to take it here. Counterspell I don't think is very good. Mechanizoa, similar. All these cards are kind of bad. So Gene Pollinator, there's a lot of scuttle about this one. We could give it a try. It's on color for us, and it's going to help us cast our big spells. So yeah, sure, let's take it. Another Wayfarer. Heck yes, please get in my deck. Love it. Okay, this pack is going well. Bunch of nothing. Sky Stinger. I mean, it's cool that it blocks Spacecraft all day, because that becomes important. I don't think we need this Nebula Dragon. I think I'm going to take the Stinger, but I don't think we're going to play it, because we already have 2 3-drops that we like, but I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to take the Land Seeker there. Okay, we'll take Mental Modulation. Just getting some card draw on the deck isn't the worst. Torpedo, if we need removal, we might play it. I like that hasty red card, though, that we just passed. I can't remember the name of it. Okay, Pinnacle Starcage. 1 white, enters. Exile all artifacts, creatures, mana value 2 or less. And then you can get a bunch of robots later. It's kind of cool. Raging Ravine. This is interesting. Could let us splash our Plasma Bolt. But there is a Psionicist in the pack. I really want to try this card out. So I think I'm going to pick it up here. I like Cryo Shatter, though. It's close. Could be that Cryo Shatter is the pick we should be making. For all the reasons I mentioned earlier about removal being important. Banishing Light could come back around. This probably won't, but we could splash it if it did. Anyway, we're going to take the Psionicist. I want to cast the Riddler for super cheap or something. Or the Kill Ship for 5 mana. And, okay, so Kill Ship, number 2, use Social Engineering. So this is like a cool kind of build around. You can warp this in on turn 4, play your land, get a 2/2, crack a land, or get another 2/2. I think there's certainly a lot of reason for us to just take this here, because we're interested in getting a lot of lander tokens. We're interested in hitting a lot of land drops. I think this could be all right for us. Kill Ship number 2 would also fit. Germinating Worm's fine. Mechan's fine. This is if you have 5 differently named lands, or whatever, however many differently named lands you can get, costs a little bit less. I don't think it's as good as Engineering. I think it's a bit too finicky. Although it is removal, so maybe I should keep talking about removal and not taking it, but 3 damage isn't that much. You want to just be able to like straight up kill stuff. Saw Ship's cool. Focus Fire's not really what we're looking for. Bombard's okay, I guess. We'll take that. Still need early plays. See, look at our curve. It's terrible. We've got 2 1s and no 2-drops, some 3-drops. Like this is a big deal in this format. Getting 2 mana cards that you can actually cast. Man, if that Ravine comes back, that'd be so cool. It's not, it probably won't, but okay, we'll take Bombard. After all that deliberation, there's another Bombard. Okay, here I think we'll just take Cryo Shatter. We really do want to be blue, of course, and it does the thing. We might wheel this 2/1. Probably wouldn't want to put it in our deck, but it could come back, Command Bridge, Bombard, Ice Cave Crasher, just a bunch of medium stuff. The Dirge Craft is, I think, decent. But yeah, we'll just take an on-color piece of removal here. Another one of these black-white uncommons. That's cool. Okay, so Mech and Navigator I think, is a 2-drop. There's another Plasma Bolt. Yeah, I think I like the Navigator. We've got a cheap spacecraft here in Uthros scan ship to tap it with. It's an artifact for our assembler. It's a 2-drop. Looting's going to be nice to help us hit lands. Yeah, I like it. Okay, Wormwall Sweeper could help get it tapped if we want. Protection spell. Kind of bunch of... some good black cards. Mono Sentry and Skittermaw I think are pretty good. But they're not anything we'd be looking to splash. So, I don't know. Is Wormwall Sweeper good? Is Rewrote Systems good? I don't think so. I'll take the Sweeper and try it out. There's another one. A lot of white. Biosynthetic Burst could protect our... I mean, we do have big creatures to protect. It's kind of... 2 mana is kind of a lot to hold up, but... I don't know. Maybe should be the Wormwall Sweeper, but you don't want too many of these, so I'm not sure. Okay, nice. Lost in Space at 8th pick. That's good. Quality removal on color for us. And a bunch of blanks. Sinister Cryologist. I don't think we need it, but yeah, I guess we'll just cut blue. Why not? Okay, interesting pick. Oh, wow. Okay, Mechan came back. Nanoform Sentinel, Germinating Worm. All these are playable. I'm going to take the Mechan. Not sure if that's correct. We didn't have much time to discuss that, but... Self-craft Mechan, I think, is better than this 1/1 flyer, I think. We're going to have some landers we might be able to get a little value out of. But, again, we do want to lower our curve where we can. Okay, that went by quick, man. The timer is very unforgiving. Okay, Uthros Scan Ship, Gene Pollinator, Brood Tender on the splash. This random guy, Chrome Companion. Not bad for an early play. I don't think we're supposed to take it over the second scan ship, though. Then there's this card. What does this do? Is this the Grave Pact? The dice. Okay, so it's supposed to be Pollinator or Scan Ship. I don't have a good answer for you there. I'm going to take the Scan Ship, but it could be that Pollinator is the correct pick. Okay, 5-color thing. That's not that good. Okay, another Nanoform Sentinel for us. So this is kind of interesting. So we've got double Scan Ship, Kill Ship, Wormwall Sweeper. So we could pick up like another vehicle or whatever they're called. Jeez. Spacecrafts. Or we just take this Starbreach Whale to sort of smooth our draws, give us something to do on turn 2. I think that's the pick I want to make. I don't think we're so all in on tapping and untapping stuff that... and we might get this... That might come back anyways. Excuse me. Okay, Singularity Rupture. Double black makes a tough splash there. So I think we're just going to take another Wayfarer. Just have a quick look here. Yeah. Man, it'd be nice to see some more removal. Removal in 2-drops. Who knew? Who knew those were important in limited, huh? Okay. So another Kill Ship or a Curiosity to get a lander token. Or whatever this card is. Landing Zone. No more counters. Double the counters. No, thank you. I think we just want the Curiosity as an early play. I think our late game is pretty happening here. We've got the Riddler, we got Engineering, Assembler. Assembler's really good with Engineering too. I didn't point that out earlier, but of course the landers are artifacts. So every time the Engineering triggers, you get a 2/2 from the Mechan. All right, quality 2-drop here. More than quality. This is premium. Eumidian Terrabotanist. 2-mana, 2/3 landfall, gain a life. Get in there. Wish I could take this Lost in Space. Probably don't need a 4th Galactic Wayfarer, but could. But yeah, we're definitely we need the 2-drop here. Okay, nice. A lot of playables for us here. So either Gene Pollinator the second or Curiosity the second. My gut's saying take Gene Pollinator. It feels like our lander production is happening. I think the Pollinator might be good here. Wow, an on-color dual land. Let's go. It's a decent one. Ilvoy, Infiltrator, another Curiosity. I kind of need the red dual land more than this, but yeah, I think it's right to just take this here. Could take a Command Bridge, or we could take an Ice Cave Crasher. We're already above the playable count. Are we going to do a Survey Mechan thing or not? Do we just want to... Maybe we just want to play a 4/4 Trample. Okay. Do we need another Gene Pollinator, or do we need a Chrome Companion? Gene Pollinator good with Mechan Navigator as well. Still pretty low on 2s. I think I'm going to take the Companion here. This will probably be like a pick you look at in weeks from now and be like, that was terrible, but I don't know. Seems pretty good. Gains you a little life. It's good with the genes. Okay, we'll take this dude that untaps things now. I don't think we're playing the first Sky Stinger, so we won't take it here. Oh, another one. Okay. Well, I could have 4 Gene Pollinators at least in this draft. So if it really is the top green card, then shame on me, I guess. Cool looking pile here. So we don't want to play more than 1 mountain, that's for certain. So at this point, we've got the ability to have 3, maybe, like on the rare case, 4 lands that have different names. So, I mean, like, this costing 7 is still not that bad. I don't really like the idea of a 4-mana 1/3 flyer. That's the thing that upsets me about that card. So we're light on removal. I don't think we're gonna play Wormwall Sweeper here. It's good with the Navigator, but that's kind of it. We've got double Scanship, so we're fairly, and we've got double Pollinator, so like tapping our creatures isn't going to be a problem. We're fairly good there. Okay, so Plasma Bolt and Bombard. I don't love the Bolt as a splash, since it only does should do 3 damage a good amount of the time, given how many landers we're going to be sacrificing, but still not sure that that's really worth it. And I mean, do we even want Bombard at that point? Is 4 damage even that good? We've got Kill Ship. We've got this Torpedo, actually. If you've attacked with this... I would rather... Call me crazy. I would rather cut the red, cut the Mechan, and play this Torpedo. What do you think of that? Got to add some lands. Want to play probably 18 in this deck if we can. That's 17. We're leaning blue overall, but we're leaning green early on. So we'll put another green source in. We want to get these pollinators online. So let's see. Probably don't need this burst. Probably don't need this mental modulation. Whale. 3/5. Okay, it does have flying. I was wondering if it had flying or not. 3/5 flying is still not that exciting for 5 mana. and like you don't even warp it in, and you're not even like super excited about its stationing potential, 3 power. I think I'm not interested in that one. And that leaves us with 1 card left to cut. I think this Mechan's going to be kind of interesting. We'll have robots to sacrifice. We'll have landers. I think the Crasher makes it too, honestly. Just trample and like pressuring them. We really do want to be on the offensive, I think, if at all possible, because like we don't have super crazy inevitability, right? Like if we stall out, we could lose to a bomb rare. We don't have removal. We need to like pressure them and have, you know, the turn that our big flyers come down, like kind of be the turning point in the game. Okay, so what's the last cut here? Maybe just the Nanoform Sentinel. We're not like super comboing off with this, are we? When this becomes tapped, untap another. So we could use it to untap Gene Pollinator to get extra mana. That's kind of cool. But of course we have to tap other permanents. So I don't know how realistic that actually is. But my interest is piqued, I will say. Maybe the Torpedo's not good enough. Maybe we don't need 18 lands. Double Gene Pollinator. Maybe we just don't need 18 lands. Cutting a land. What a noob. What a noob. Okay. See you soon. Welcome back. Game 1. Match 1. We're missing blue, but I think we keep. Make a lander. And then, the old hope we draw our 3rd land scenario here, because, okay. Nope. Okay, so let's think. So we crack the lander, we find blue, or we play our 2-drop and kind of pray that we find. Or we play Torpedo plus Gene, which would mean that we could play a 4-drop the following turn, which doesn't really do anything for us. Let's see. Or if we have Gene Pollinator out next turn and we use it to cast, or we'd have to use it to cast Nanoform Sentinel, so there'd be no like combo potential there. My gut just says hit land drop, get blue online. I think everything else just feels a bit too greedy. So yeah, and I don't know that I needed to do that there. You know, you could do it on your opponent's turn if you want to represent that you have a trick or whatever, but just be aware that if you crack a lander token on your opponent's turn, it gives them void. So won't matter, I don't think, in this matchup, given the colors our opponent's playing, but if you're up against black or red, crack your landers on your own turn, because you never know. You might give them void, they might play something pretty scary. Okay, opponent could play another card here off the Gene. No, okay. All right, Starbreach Whale. Okay, we hit land 4, that's cool. So, not under a ton of pressure. I think we just play Sentinel and Gene Pollinator here rather than Terra Botanist. Combo, kind of. Except we don't have any stuff to tap, but we'll get there. We'll have this Torpedo. This can tap. We can also attack for 3. That's a thing we're allowed to do. Ramp Mirror here. Okay. Okay. All right. Do we want to trade our 3/2 for their 2/3? Maybe. I think I'm interested in. I think I'm interested in that. Is this untap? This untapped lands too, eh? That's pretty sick. Okay, cast this guy. Yeah, they're probably gonna block here actually. Because I showed them the 2/3, they're gonna know that their 2/3 is no good. But see if they need it to crew things, if they need it to station their spacecraft, then it puts them in a weird spot where they don't want to block. Okay, well we'll let this trade happen. I don't want to use a removal spell on a 2/3. Play a land, gain a life, play a torpedo. We're kind of running out of stuff to do, so hopefully we draw an actual card. It's the problem with mana dorks like Gene Pollinator is that like it's essentially just another land, right? So at some point, that's interesting. At some point they don't really do a heck of a lot for you. Okay, so double ETBs, so they can scry 2 twice. Yeah, so we can top or bottom this to surveil, which sets us up to attack them, which is kind of cool. Kind of want to do that, I think. Try to hit something useful for ourselves. Like, not that. There we go. Got no lands to fall, but so yeah, a bit of an awkward draw. I'm not super excited about our position here. So they redrew their thing. They're going to play it again. So we can kill it with this now. Scan ship. That's cool. Scan ship into scan ship. I think I'm on Mecha and Assembler here, being better. Oh, we should crew. Don't forget to crew. Station, I mean. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. I mean, it looks like we're kind of... They've missed a land drop, which is good for us. We're not under a ton of pressure, so maybe we can kind of get a little bit of an engine going here. If we draw a land, it's going to be pretty sweet. We can play Assembler. Play a land, get some stuff going on, get some robots and landers and whatnot. Or sorry, not landers, just a bunch of robots, yeah. Get a robot into a robot. Right? Yeah. Okay, double life gains, double landers. It's pretty sick. This is cool. Galactic Wayfarer. Probably just play Mech and Assembler, I guess. So we can attack for 4 with this if we want. I think we do. Seems good. We're going to take 6 in return, but I think that's okay. We're going to start we're going to start to get going here next turn. Just need one more turn. Now, of course, they've got the 3/5 flyer, so that makes our life a little bit awkward. But we're going to, we could torpedo that away, though. Okay. Eventually. Okay, we're going to take 6. Or we can cryo shatter it. That works as well. Yeah, okay, sorry. Confused myself. All right. I thought I was going to get a use social trigger off of that for some reason. Here we go. I mean, I am, but it's just a little delayed. Here it comes. Give me the life. Give me the robos. Oh, of course, this only triggers once per turn. Okay, still learning. Still learning. Just tap my enchantment. Cool. All right, let's get in there. Okay. I'm happy with this because we're ahead on life, we're ahead on board. I think that's like that is really the dream in this format. We got removal for that thing. Is this sorcery speed? No. Doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, fair enough. So that's got indestructible now. All right. Yeah, that kind of throws a wrench in our life a little bit. I mean, we have a big attack next turn. They've got a 5/5. Oh, nice. Beautiful. And we've used all our removal, unless we draw kill ship. They've got a 5/5 worm coming in here. Going to gain 4. Okay, they didn't see that. Okay, that's good for us. I think they were supposed to just cast the worm off of Gene Pollinator and... okay, it's not going to matter, though. Gene Pollinator, tap a lander, gain 4 life, have a 5/5 in play. I think that's better than doing this. Oh, they get their kill ship back. That's kind of cool, but I think it's going to be... I mean, we got lucky to draw this, but I think it's going to be too late. Man, kill ship is so sick. Okay, they're at 12, so I think we just send with everything. Because it's lethal, unless they've got... I don't think there's a way for... Yeah, it's not a way for them to cast a spell here, so... This puts them to... Is this still lethal? That's 11. Right? No, that's more than 11. I think they might just be dead on board. I don't actually know. I didn't do the math. Math is for blockers, so they say. I think they're going to have to make some like unfortunate blocks to not die. So that's still lethal. Maybe they just had no way out. All right. Pretty sick. We got the assembler. We assembled the contraption of Mech and Assembler. Your social engineering. It was as good as promised. So see you soon. We're back. We go first. We got colors. We've got cards that are good. I'm into it. Got a 2-mana play. Opponent has mulliganed. All right, opponent stays on 6. So we can lander and ramp into Scanship, or we can play this guy to, draw a card. And I'm not really sure what's better. My guess is it's better to ramp. So I'm going to do that, but I don't actually know. Take a forest here. Because obviously we would potentially lose a little bit of value here, but it's pretty sick. Discard a card. 4/1 Menace. So next turn we're gonna have 5 mana. Probably just gonna play this guy, I guess. Don't want to discard a land, of course. I guess I'm considering, do I want to keep the companion or the crasher? I feel like our mana is going to be kind of spoken for over the next few turns, but I might be able to slip the companion in there somewhere on the curve, so might actually be even better to play Assembler. Followed by companion and like warp this in to try to actually get a board presence going. So I can't block this anyways. And we're definitely in blocking mode. So yeah, I think I'm going to do this first. Plus, like, we are playing against black here, so they're probably just going to kill whatever I play. Probably want the 4/6 more than the assembler, but maybe not. Yeah, so this is the problem with being behind, because like the scanship doesn't help me at all. Because I can't crew it, because I need to block. Actually, I should have... Well, no, because I need to block this 3/1 as well. I need to hold off the 3/1. And then, yeah, I mean, if they had removal there... Oh, gosh. That's really good. Woo! If they had removal there, I'd be in enormous trouble. Okay, but now we're actually kind of okay, because we can make a couple of two-power creatures here. So let's try to do that. And we can warp this in. Probably should have done this first. Warp this in. We can decide if we want to crew this up fully or just probably do. Blocks the same as Assembler. Could also attack, though. There's always attacking. Certainly not blocking with the Assembler. So I guess that means we're going to crew this up. And are we going to attack with this? We're at 14. I think we need it on blocks. The next turn, we've got Killship coming down to hopefully deal with the Menace creature. If they're able to remove one of our little guys here. I mean, if they do, I still probably just double block, honestly. So we just need to preserve our life total so that we can, because we're getting to the point where we're ahead on resources and board. So we just kind of need to live long enough to see our dreams come to fruition here. Okay, they are going to kill our little guy. Peace out, little bro. Give us counters. So they could have the like +2/+0 comes back to life thing. That'd be pretty good. However, I would like to not die, so I'm going to double block. Really good. This thing is really good. Sunset Saboteur. Trying to think of what other tricks they could have. Okay, well, if they do, they're not going to use them. Make a couple 1/1s. All right. They're going to put their thing back on that thing. We're going to kill that with this. And we're going to go ahead and crew that up, I think. I mean, they can kill this if they want to. Next turn, we might be able to get double card draw off this guy. Okay, they're going to sacrifice something. Oh, Oh, geez. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yep. Man, I knew this was gonna be good. This card is really good. Hilderblade. What a nasty little card. Okay, cool. We get double card draw here. Get a another 2/2. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the assembler. It's doing good work for us. Let's go. Okay, we got to stabilize here now. Start to turn the corner if we can. Unfortunately for our opponent, they have not been hitting land drops. I think that's a big part of the format. Lander tokens help with that, obviously to some degree, but like getting to, I think even the like aggressive decks, the most aggressive decks, I think they still want to hit like 6 or 7 mana because this kill ship is so good, even if you're aggressive. Seems that way anyways. Early takes, but like I think the definition of an aggressive deck in this format is a bit more on the mid-range side of things. Okay, our opponent stopped taking game actions, so we're just going to wait this out, I guess. All right. We're back. So we'll play a Lumbering Falls. And let's jam. I could have untapped Lumbering Falls, actually. Okay, they're just totally gone. Okay, cool. So, I don't know if they had a connection issue or if they just sort of threw in the towel there. We got there. See you for the next one. I was really impressed with the Hilder Blade and the black 4/1 Menace Rare there. Those were both really good. The white cards have not impressed me so far, but I'm sure there's something there. Opponent goes first. Yeah, we got a curve. We got a 2-3-4 curve here. Not the best cards in our deck, but oh, okay. Yeah. Scary. Already I'm scared. Edge Rover. It's roving. We need the lander too, so that's cool, but this is good. It's probably going to trade for our 2-drop. Oh, man. They're living the dream over there. Mechan Navigator, Edge Rover. So our next turn is going to be Psionicist. It must be Psionicist. Because if we were to draw a 2-drop or an Edge Rover, we could like double spell. Okay, they're just killing. They're full aggro here. Oh boy. Oh boy. This Sea Chip Impact card might actually be pretty darn good. 2 mana, kills a spacecraft or kills a small thing, you get a lander token. Oh. You social engineering. So, if we cast Psionicist this turn, next turn, we could warp this, then play Mechan for 2 mana and get a dude. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully we get to do that. Don't kill. No kills. No whammies. Don't hurt my poor boy. So ever since I saw this card spoiled, I just want to do busted things with it. Please let me. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. We could also sacrifice the robot to get a card in hand. I think we do want to play to the board here. We'll save this guy for later. I think the 2/2 is important, right? So I don't on the one hand, I don't want to waste the ETB of this by not getting a card, but I also don't want to waste the mana, you see. Maybe we do just sack the 2/2, draw a card, make this a 4/5. Gonna have to deal with this agrarian at some point too. It's gonna get pretty big. It's gonna be a 5/5. Not sure I played that absolutely right. So next turn, could just play this Riddler. We could warp the Riddler, cast this for 3 mana, but we don't get a trigger off of it, which is annoying. Oh, this could be a 6/6 this turn because they can crack the. They're gonna get another lander when they attack. They can crack that too. We can, of course, double block, which is certainly what I'm interested in doing. If they're gonna, so they're not gonna attack. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good. Huh. All right, let's warp. We're not under a ton of pressure, so I think we can get some value here. So again, we could cast this. I think we'll do that next turn. So do we just get a Wayfarer here? And of course, the question is, do we crack the lander or not? Because that's one fewer robot we're going to have access to in the future. So we can see what they do on their turn. Because I think ideally next turn we want to go engineering, play a land, play Nanoform Sentinel. So we'll have, and then, I mean, we don't need, yeah, I don't think we need to crack the lander here because we don't need, we've got 2 in hand. It's not like we're going to miss our land drops. If we were to draw the kill ship next turn, that would be something we might want to cast, you know, but that's 1 card in the deck. We could also like draw a hit removal or something and think about doing that. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw that many cards. That's really good. And then they're going to get in with this Infiltrator, I suppose. Holy smokes. Okay, so they get to draw 2. It's not that good, but it's still good. It's still really good, yeah. Yeah, we got issues here. Draw 2. Hit your land drop, make your thing bigger. Gosh, yeah, that's good. Might be in a bit of trouble here. Gene, my boy. So we could go Pollinator into Engineering for 3 mana, play a land. Still, we wouldn't be able to do this, though. Is there any world where we just want to get Quantum Riddler? I think we really do want to get this into play. So we need to start there. I guess we could play Pollinator. Play Pollinator first, play this, play a land. Then we have 2 mana to crack a lander. I guess that's slightly better. Yeah. Cool. We have no attacks. These come in untapped, so we'll just wait. It's an interesting game. The ground gets gummed up somewhat easily in this format, so flying is good, as it always is. Yeah, we just need to hit... we need to hit our kill ship, I think. It always comes down to the kill ship. They're thinking about attacking, eh? I don't think that's good, but maybe it is. No. Okay, we're going to ramp. Can't forget we have Lumbering Falls as well. It's a card that does things. Okay, we want to have one or fewer cards in hand for this Riddler. So we're going to play a land, get another robot. Pretty good. Play this. And we can play this. And just draw more lands. That's okay. Means more 2/2s. So we've got 1 mana, 2, and 3. So not quite enough to activate this. We have no attacks. Say go. No attacks from our opponent either. Nice. Destroy target non-land permanent. What do we want to kill with this? This is hexproof, but not unblockable. Okay. Is it better to kill Starwinder or is it better to kill Agrarian? The fact that like Starwinder gives them an extra card if they should so happen to double spell for Infiltrator is kind of scary to me. Of course, Agrarian just gets bigger and bigger, but we have infinite chump blocks on it. So I think we're keeping pace with it. So I think we got to kill... If we're going to kill anything, it should be this Starwinder, I think. Let's see what happens if we get in here. Block with the Edge Rover. So we get... Lander's pretty good for us, too. Okay, so let's play... Put the torpedo into play and figure it out as we go. Don't need to act now, I guess. 20 cards, so they're 21. We have a clock. It's slow-ish, 5 turns. Okay, let's ramp. I mean, I guess at some point we're just going to be able to alpha strike them with all the robots we have access to here. When is that going to be a thing? They have 5 creatures. So we've got 10 damage outside of what they're able to currently block. So not quite yet. I guess we also have the Lumbering Falls as well. So it might be by next turn we're going to be able to kill them. I just don't... I don't want to run into a terrible situation if they have like, I don't know, a bounce spell and like something else. They get to eat a couple things. I don't know. Surveil 2. Land in the yard, 1 on top. Land. But I mean, the clock is ticking here. They warped this in? Okay. Interesting. So we kill Starwinder. They've got 4 blockers, which go here, 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 here. So they take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think that's lethal. They've got 1 card in hand. We're gonna lose. Oh boy. If it's like I put this thing on top, it's gonna be pretty annoying. But I mean, if we just kill Starwinder, we're not that worried about. We're gonna lose 2 creatures. They're gonna go to like, yeah. I think now is the time. And we've got Lumbering Falls. I keep forgetting. Hockey, bogey. Let's see what you got. Okay, Torpedo has connected. Oh my gosh, double draw because of this thing. That's pretty gross. Okay, is now the time? We're going to draw 3 off Scanship. My goodness. This is busted. Absolutely cracked. Okay. I already played the land for turn, so I guess we can just discard this forest. We can go absolutely crazy here. We can go Navigator, Pollinator, and then draw 2 off the Navigator for crewing this. I don't even know why I'm doing this at this point. I think we're good, but I just want to see if this works. So we should draw 2 here. Discard Curiosity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could cast Kill Ship to deal with Agrarian. It's probably a good idea. So make sure that we've totally got them. This might be overkill, but I don't know. I don't know what that last card is, so we might as well lock it up as good as we can. Okay. I guess there wasn't anything. All right. On to the next. Okay, we go first. This is the first mulligan. We're going to have to, obviously can't cast our spells. This hand's pretty good. Probably cut the Mechan, the Selfcraft Mechan. I like the Assembler quite a bit, even though it's a little bit slower, but we're going to play Scanship on 4, so just put the Mechan back. Companion on 2. Oh, nice little 3-drop action there. So we just need to draw land, of course. Always the case. One flying for our opponent. Doggo. Okay, here comes Cryogen Relic. Haven't seen this one in action yet. Looks like a pretty good card. In for 1, okay. Nice draw land, that's good. Okay, so now we're gonna be able to station Scanship right away and attack with. Does this untap itself? Another. So and attack with our companion potentially. Yeah, this is a really cool card, this Nanoform Sentinel, because now that we have a spacecraft, this is also like a mana dork, because it can just tap just 'cause, and untap a land. So it's something to keep in mind. Sadly, we won't be attacking. Our opponent's got the most broken card. Yeah. Let's pitch a forest here. I think we will station this. Oh, it takes 8. I don't know why I thought it was I thought it was 4. That's really dumb. All right, well, we'll station it again. Gain another life. We're not blocking the 2/4 anyway. So it kind of negates the attack they had. That was a little bit of a brain misfire there on my part. And the next turn, probably Mechan Assembler. I've felt good about holding the Riddler for a little bit of advantage, a little bit of card advantage if we're not under a ton of pressure, which it doesn't feel like we're going to be. But here comes their second spell. This could be big. Oh, and it is. So there's something's getting big here. The flying creature, no doubt. So maybe we do want to cast our 4/5. I mean, we can also like animate the scan ship to block trades with the flyer. Yeah. All right. We're under enough pressure that I will concede that we should just cast this. Not missing anything, am I? I can untap a land, but it's not enough. Yeah, that's fine. Cast this with warp, or without warp rather. Ooh, that's cool. So we could use the Sentinel to untap a land and play this on the Gale, but I don't think we need to though. We've got that card under control right now, so. I think I want to attack with both too. I'll untap the scan ship. If they want to trade, that's cool. Let's keep there. Try to pressure them a little bit here. I figured they wouldn't want to. So we still have our mana dork. We've got access to 6. So we can play Assembler plus Cryo Shadow. If we draw a land, we can play Assembler plus Navigator, which would be really good. Okay. Play a land. Second spell, so they can play their big X spell guy again. Okay, they were taking a while. I just stepped away for a second. Looks like they cast Giga Storm Titan, and that was it. So, very cool. We drew a land, so we can do the thing. So play our land, cast our Assembler. Man, just playing Cryo Shatter on the Gale Blade would be pretty backbreaking here. Swinging for 8. Obviously, they block. They take 4. They've got this big dude. As much as I want to get value, I guess I can always do that next turn too, though. So they're going to play this thing. No, they're not even going to play that. They're going to play use social engineering again. I'm not sure. I just want the value, man. I want it. Okay, I got to make a decision here. Going for value. Because you see, I can tap this and draw 2 more cards. How could I resist that? What am I supposed to do? Not do that? Let's gain a life while we're at it. Say go. Oh, they could sacrifice. I was wondering what their game was hanging on for. They can pay 2 and sack this draw card. That's cool. I forgot about that. Okay, so they're probably just playing engineering this turn and hopefully a land, I think is their plan. But I guess we'll see. Okay, they're going to stun our flyer. Draw a card. It's not bad. 5 creatures to our 6. Seven if we include Lumbering Falls. So we're close to having lethal here. Interesting. I think we do want that on top. We're going to draw a pile of cards from it. Attack for 4, yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. See, if I just not made the greedy play last turn, they wouldn't have the 4/4 flying at all. Jeez. I think we're supposed to just take it. I could chump one thing. I guess that's a responsible move. He'll chump this. Take 8. And just need to draw land. Oh no, this isn't gonna work. Whoops. Okay, I kind of messed that up. All right. I guess now we do have to do this. Don't really have any good attacks either. Yeah, maybe I got too greedy that last turn there. All right, so we'll pass it back. So they would have been at 7 with no flyer. They could have still locked down my guy and bounced my thing, but yeah, I think I don't know. Who's to say? Okay, Terrabotanist coming down. So we're going to, if our Riddler lives, we're going to draw 2 on our turn. And yeah, I think what I needed to do last turn was cast Cryo Shatter first. And then play Scanship. Draw 3, hit a land, and then maybe cast something else. So we kind of bungled that. All right, Brew got a lead on 2. It's no big deal. 5-4 and 4-4 coming in. Yeah, I don't think the 4-4 makes sense. Okay, 5-4. Definitely going to double block. Crack a lander here. Draw 2. Yeah, we're a little bit behind on board, though. So probably just going to cast these 2 creatures this turn. As much as I want to... Let's see, we got 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we could cast Scanship plus Wayfarer. And, like, draw cards with Mechan Navigator. I guess that gives us 2 tokens as well. So maybe that's actually fine to do. Maybe that's what we'll do. Because, yeah, if we hit a land and, like, a 2-mana play, we could potentially pull that off as well. Hey, what do you know? Oh, we don't get 2 tokens. I keep messing up. We don't get 2 tokens. This triggers once per turn. Once per turn. Come on. Let's probably stop there. We might need to be able to block. They're going to block here. Sack their thing. Draw. That's pretty good. Could gain a life. Guess I'm interested in doing that. Grindy. Tricky little game here. They've gotten so much time to find stuff. We're lucky that they haven't hit anything crazier than they have. Okay, so now we have them dead on board because they don't have a reach creature and we have 8 power flying. So we're there. Yep. GG's. All right. Awesome. All right, we're back. Opponent goes first. This hand's a little rough. First play is a 4-drop. I don't think this is good enough. It's a little better here. Got a 1-drop, 2-drop. I mean, I like Kill Ship a lot, but I guess we're going to put it back. I think Pollinator plus Navigator is a pretty nice situation. Nice. In for 3. No blocks. Does this have Death Touch? No, just Haste. The other one's got Death Touch. Gene Pollinator getting in there. No attacks. Love to see it. Okay, mono black aggro though. It's pretty scary. Okay, we got 4 mana. So we can go Psionicist into Navigator. Pretty good, I think. Or into Wayfarer. That's even better. Oh man, what a good card. Yeah, hover over that one. It's pretty strong. It's vintage cube material, you know? Mill 3, Raise Dead. Miss. Okay. Crewing it up for a 3/2 flying lifelink. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. So they'll be able to hit us with that next turn. What do we need to do? Draw a card, try to hit a land drop, I guess. And then we can play Mechan after that. And draw another card if we want. Draw 2 even, it would be. Potentially, yeah. Okay, land, good. Gain a life, sure. What do we want to make bigger? I like to get the damage in this turn. I'll probably put on the Wayfarer. Draw 2. Man. Let's go. So they need to put another 4 power into this. So let's crank them for how much that was. 10? 9. Yeah. Yep. And now it's the, do you want to tap out again to try to get your spacecraft going if you're under this kind of pressure? Of course, they do gain 3 life back, which is pretty good, but... So I'm assuming we're supposed to play Riddler again, but I haven't really decided. I haven't thought it through. I mean, it blocks their ship, of course. They can turn around and kill it. We're attacking. We're going to lose. If we attack with everything, we're going to lose our 4/4 and deal them 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down to 5. And we're casting a Wayfarer this turn as well. So I think... Yeah, I think it's good to play this. If it dies, it dies. It's drawn us a lot of cards. Oh, but we have to tap... we have to actually pay a cost for Gene Pollinator this turn, so we're not going to get as much damage in as we wanted. I'm going to tap the Riddler, but that's... The whole reason we cast it was to, okay, well, whatever. I'm going to stop complaining and just do the thing here. I guess we'll just tap the 4/4 since that's what they would block. So yeah, was I just supposed to do that in the opposite order then? Play Wayfarer and then play this for 3. That would have been better because then I could have tapped this Wayfarer to pay for this. Okay, so I did mess that up. So don't always play the big spell first is the thing there. So they're going to trade with our Psionicist if we attack this like this. Maybe I'm just not supposed to attack. But I wanted to attack. It's time. It's time to let go of the Psionicist. It's okay. We need to pressure their life total. Because I'm assuming my Riddler is dead. And this is going to be a bit of a race. We're going to play Scanship next turn. Maybe crew it up, maybe not. We need to put them in a spot where they've got to make difficult decisions about whether or not they can attack us back. If we just give them a bunch of time, like if we don't attack there, and then they turn around, kill our thing, gain another 3, especially if it's instant speed, if they have Grav Kill, gain another 3. Okay, yeah, that's really good, yeah. Okay. Straight up kill. Okay. But now we have a... Oh boy, nice. Nice turn. Wow. Okay. Okay, we have Cryo Shatter. We've got... Six, 7 mana, so we can cast all our spells here. So I guess we'll start with this one. Oh, and we still have Psionicist. Sick. So good. Okay. I like our spot here. Our opponent's deck was it was nice and aggressive, but they've I think they've kind of run out of gas here, and they don't have a ton of resources. So even if they were to draw like a big bomb, I don't think they're going to be able to deploy it. Color coming out of the graveyard. Oh, okay, they've hit their second color. Maybe I will be proven wrong here. Okay, yeah, they're going to take some damage. +1/+0, first strike. Get in there. Yeah. That's fair, that's fair. Okay, 6. They're at 6. Okay, let's loot. Jump. Double block. Okay, we'll hold the land in case we find ourselves in a spot where we need to loot. I think we're okay, though. sneakily gained like a bunch of life off that card as well. All right, I think we're just getting in there. They're going to gain 3. Yeah, not enough. Okay, awesome. All right, we are back. Round 6 here. Opponent goes first. We got a 1 into a 2 into a removal spell. Seems okay. We'll take it. Good start anyway with the 1 mana 2/2. Next turn we'll play Island and Navigator. Nice lands. Opponent going to scry 2 here. All right, 1 in the bin. It's Fuller's Faithful, 1 on top. And same as Curiosity, our draw. So next turn we can cast that and ramp if we want. Fiddling with some wires here. Oh boy. Okay. Opponent plays the busted card. And then this thing. 15 and tap. Discounted by power to Mindslaver the opponent. Seems pretty good. We have no attacks now. So nice turn for them. I don't see a reason to crack the lander this turn, but I also don't see a reason to cast the companion because we have no attacks. Next turn, presumably, we are going to remove Psionicist so we can attack. So I guess we want as much power in play in that case, so we'll do it that way. This is a nice card. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Okay. So still don't have good attacks, unfortunately. Yeah, it's pretty bad draw for us, honestly. Not much going on here. Just play our 3/2 and see if we can get something going. Need to draw a good card. Okay, sweeper. Okay, they go top. So, I mean, maybe they crew. This only takes 2 to crew it, right? Yeah, so. Oh, they station with their toughness. It's cute. Okay, well, 3/3 is kind of. We can kind of do something. And we at least attack with the Sentinel here. Assume we put the Warden on top. I think we're supposed to do this. Just try to pressure, try to find something try to find some action here. Well, they've got something? I don't know. Okay, forest in the bin. Tempted to shove with everything here. They get to eat, I guess, Mechan Navigator, but we're just like, we need to dig for stuff. I think I do want to do that because and I want to draw a card first. I want to see. Oh, I have to choose targets anyways. Okay. Well. Right. I guess it's some type of land because we might draw A 1 mana card, I don't know. Okay, we did not. I think this is good. I think we just need to get through the stuff that's on top of our deck and try to actually get something going. Okay, they just took all the damage. That's interesting. Maybe they thought we had a trick. Okay, you're going to draw a lot of cards. 3 cards. 9. I mean, we're kind of within striking distance if we rip a removal spell here. Mechan Assembler. So we can put them to 3, which is actually kind of good. I'm tempted to do it. And we've got Lumbering Falls. Wait, do we have lethal? Lumbering Falls is a 3/3, so they block that. They're just dead. What? They just didn't see Lumbering Falls or didn't think about it. Yeah. Well, good thing I thought about it. I'll untap land. Discard Assembler, I think. I think they're just dead, unless I did that math wrong. It is late at night now. Nope. All right. The power of the attack step is being underestimated in this format. We are back. Opponent goes first. Yeah, good curve for us. Interesting to what to start with. It's probably Edge Rover. I've had pretty good experience just whittling down people's life total, so if we can even get in an extra attack because we played this first, I think it's worthwhile. Looks like they've mulliganed twice. Okay, opponent mulligan to 5. So we'll go Rover here. Obviously, we've got attacks. If we do, warp, put a counter. Nice, nice. Okay, opponent's going aggro. They're respecting it. The aggro life. All right, do we cryo shatter a gene pollinator? So right now it's not contributing any mana for them. But it is attacking us for damage, which I don't love. We have no blocks against it. I think I am going to do it. If it helps keep them off casting their spells as well, I think it's worthwhile. We're, again, kind of stumbling here. Not a great draw, but obviously opponent has a pretty bad draw as well, so. Okay. Curiosity. So let's think about this. We can play Sammy's Curiosity and then tap the lander for mana, so we should do that first. Let's play the small spell first sometimes. It's probably going to have to bottom that, I would think. It's a pretty tough spot. Engineering should, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Let's get in for 2. Okay. So play engineering first. land for the turn, jam for 2. Weird game. The fact that this is going to be a 4-3, like, totally blanks our entire game, so I don't love that. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Like that, though. Yeah, love that for us. Okay. Give me a 2-2 and a 7-7 pretty soon. Let's crew this up a little bit. Get in for 4 damage. And that puts them to 7, so they gotta block something here. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's gonna do it. Bit of a strange ending here, but it's been a fun draft. This has been a really good deck. Exactsies. Thanks for watching, everybody. 7-0, clean 7-0 with blue-green in Edge of Eternities. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Please leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe. Let me know how your drafts have been going, and if you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those as well. Yeah. Awesome. We will see you very soon for another video. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye for now.